I'm Dr Amir Khan. I'm an NHS doctor, author and broadcaster, and I'm also really passionate about the natural world, whether that's looking after the wildlife in my garden or raising awareness of the nature and climate emergency and the role that we can all play in tackling it. I am honoured to have been invited to become president of the RSPB. I wasn't expecting to be offered such an incredible position in an organisation I've looked up to for so many years. But now I'm really looking forward to being part of our mission to save nature in this critical decade. As many of you know, I adore the wildlife in my garden, including our resident hedgehogs, pollinators, and of course the birds. Nature is a constant source of comfort for me. And working on the busy NHS front lines, I see comfort is something we need now more than ever. I take so much joy from watching the bullfinches, woodpeckers and greenfinches enjoying the bird feeders in my garden. And I'm lucky enough to have a sparrowhawk take up residence occasionally, though I'm not sure the other birds feel the same way. Big Garden Birdwatch is of course a wonderful feature each year, but I know the RSPB is so much more than garden birds. It's a network of over 200 reserves across the UK, home to over 18,500 species, and of course the incredible staff and volunteers who work so hard in effectively managing the land for nature and climate whilst connecting people with the natural world. I'm keen to visit many more reserves during my time as president and hopefully meeting as many of you whilst I do so. Bempton Cliffs is a particular favourite of mine. Visiting reserves is a great experience for me, but as a GP, I know how important accessing outdoor green spaces are for our physical and mental well-being. We are in a nature and climate emergency, and this is undoubtedly an important moment for the RSPB. From stopping raptor persecution to preventing threats to seabirds, and from working with partners overseas to support farmers here in the UK to restore nature alongside sustainable food production. It'll be an honour to be part of the RSPB embarking on this bold and ambitious strategy to 2030. This charity is comprised of incredible and dedicated members, supporters, volunteers and staff. What you all do each day is inspirational, and I can't wait to hear more. There are some recent highlights that make me super excited to start my journey as president, including the conservation to help white-tailed eagles, bitterns and cranes recover, the restoration of peatlands across the UK, and a successful trial for GPs to prescribe nature for their patients. Of course, campaigning is at the heart of what the RSPB has always done best. I will continue to speak up for nature because it doesn't have a voice. And it's up to all of us to ensure decision makers take action to protect our natural world before it's too late. Campaigning relies on people, and one major strategic shift which motivates me is enabling more and more diverse people to act for nature. If we're going to be successful in protecting our wildlife, the birds, bees, plants, mammals, marine life and all, we need people of all backgrounds to stand with us. I want to make sure our nature reserves and the wider natural environment is a place everybody feels welcome. Inclusivity and making sure everybody benefits from the well-being effects of nature are key to me. I was recently teaching my nephews and nieces about the simple joys of feeding garden wildlife. It's a small example, but as a nature lover and as a doctor, I am committed to getting people to connect with wildlife. It's great for nature, it's great for us. Thank you once again. I'm proud to join you as RSPB's president.